good evening. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Hello, Katie Newark. Where are you two from? I'm up here in Lancashire, a little place called Chatburn near Clitheroe. And I have a little ice cream shop called Hudson's. The building and the shop's been here 112 years now. So we have a famous ice cream shop. You can only buy it from this place. We don't wholesale or anything else like that. Hello, Pratchett. How are you? Where are you from? Christine Maris. Hello, Christine. How are you today? Hope you've all had a lovely day as I have. I know the rain came down this morning from Missouri. Oh, beautiful. I hope you've got better weather there than you have here. Saying that, it was lovely this afternoon, I'll be honest. And I sat out in the sun with a cup of tea. It was just lovely. Oh, you're from India. Bless you, Pratchett. So it's really interesting you've come from India because I always ask before I come into the room who I need to speak with. Let's hope we can give you a reading there, Pratchett, if that's how you pronounce it. So, yeah, what's going on here? Something's going on with my computer. Hot today. Lovely. That's what we want. Bit of heat until, it lasts for a little bit longer. So, obviously, when people ask me, how did you become a medium? What drove you to become a medium and how did you know? I'll be honest with you, from a very young age, and like they all seem to be very young age, mine wasn't until I was about 8 or 9 when my grandmother was ill. I'm youngest of 6 children, and my grandmother was ill, and she'd had a stroke. So obviously she was in this bed when every time I went to go and see her when I was 8, she had a stroke. So she couldn't speak to us. But do you know something? I always knew what she wanted. My father used to say to me, well, how do you know? Can you hear? I said, well, she just told me she wants a cup of tea. We want sugar in it. How did you know that? I said, well, because that's what she was saying to me. And as a child, I just accepted it. Anyway, when she passed away, we used to go every week before she passed away, but obviously used to go after she passed away. And we turned up this particular day. Hello from Florida, Denise. How are you? So as we turned up to her house, she wasn't in the bed no more. And I thought, oh, she must have gone to hospital. As a young child, you'd think that's what she'd gone. East Coast of Canada. Oh, yeah. Were you in yesterday? I think it was in there in this evening, last night, wasn't you? From East Coast of Canada. Good evening. So, yeah, so when I went to go and see her again, she wasn't in the room. So I presume she'd gone on holiday or gone to the hospital. I don't know what I thought, to be honest, being only young, at 8 years of age. And the interesting thing, my father was in the kitchen and family members, and we had no idea where we was put in the living room. So obviously there were no bed there and, there was a bit of furniture. So me and my cousin decided to play dominoes on this little table. And as we're playing dominoes, the sideboard cupboard doors opened and we both looked at each other and thought, okay, they've opened. And then when we carried on playing dominoes, they closed on their own. So as a child, we just accepted it. It wasn't something that frightened us. It didn't frighten me, clearly. And it was just such a wonderful experience at the same time. We just said it must be Grandma. We never think of anything else at that time. So we just accepted. So this is what we struggle with in this physical world, is that we struggle to accept the unusual. We want to go and see magicians who do magic tricks, but it's unusual, but we're not scared of it, are we? And then when things move in your house, you think, well, who's moved that? And then the dark nights start coming and you think, oh, something's happening in my house. Maybe I've got a spirit. And when most of the time, the majority of the time, the spirits in houses and homes are actually your family trying to communicate with you. So they're trying to communicate with you as much as they possibly can, when they can and whilst they can, okay? So when they get the opportunity to catch you on your own, whether you're in the bathroom or whether you're in an attic or anything else like that, you know that they are around all the time and you can ask them questions. And as you're in this room this evening, you'll be asking so-and-so to come forward, so-and-so to come forward. And then you're asking them questions. And the questions come clear, but it's a perception of whether you can understand them or hear them or interpret them. George, yeah. Do you know, was a friendly spirit and never caused issues? No, I have one here called Sarah and she doesn't cause issues. I have many people that stay here and who have seen her. And she's probably wondering to know who they are. And it's interesting, as I'm sat here, as I'm saying that, a lady's just come right in. And, bathroom lights, flickering and lights, yeah, your candle. And that's really interesting when you mention that, Christine, that candle flickers. That's the best communication. Spirit can communicate with you. So that's wonderful. And Okay, come on. I just had this lady come in when I started talking about Sarah, and it sounded like Tish or Krish. Okay. It sounded like Tishy. Tell her it's Tishy. Okay, it sounds like Tishy. Okay, I'm just asking her just to slow it down a little bit here. Okay. Sounds like Tish or Tishy, which I feel it's something short for Patricia, but I'm not putting it together. But it sounds like Tish or Krish. Just can't. I'm asking them just to slow it down. This lady, she's coming forward. She's got dark hair. And the interesting thing about her hair, it's that dark and it's very shiny. Okay. Hello, Joe. How are you? Happy Friday to you too. So this lady who's just come in now, it sounds like Tish or Krish or Krishy. Hello, Wayne. How are you? Okay. Okay, the interesting thing with this lady, she's got like she's got very dark black hair and it's very shiny, as though she puts some kind of oil on it, or she just said she puts coconut oil on her hair. Or should I say she did put coconut oil on her hair? Okay. So, okay, and she's got a lovely colour to her skin. She's got a bit of a pigmentation to her skin. Beautiful is her skin. And this hair, this black shiny hair, okay, and it's actually to the side and it's in a, my friend Patricia has just passed away. Oh, bless her, Christine. She just said, she said Tishy. She sounded, tell her it's Tishy. I don't know if you called her Tishy, but that's what she gave to me, okay. And she's talking about plaiting, something about plaiting her hair, okay. Okay. Bless you, Colette. So, Christine, she just said she was known as Tishy when she was here, okay. She liked to be called that, all right. And now she's coming forward here. She's just going back to her hair here, how immaculate it was, and now she looked after it. She said she used to put coconut oil on it and she used to plait it to one side. As I'm seeing it with her energy, as though she's plaiting, she liked to plait. Good evening, Denise. Okay, she's talking about tables. I don't know if you can take this information, Christine, but she's talking about turning tables. Okay, the tables have been turned, she said. I think that's a phrase or a metaphor. I'm not too sure what she means with that, but she said you will know what that means. Okay. She's okay. Come on, that little bit closer. She's talking about buttercups here, Christine. So I don't know if you can take this information, but she's talking about buttercups. Hello, Andrea. How are you? Hello, Michelle Oliver. So I've got this lovely lady that's come forward. She wants to be known as Tishy. Okay. She's got dark hair. It's very shiny. And she said she used to put coconut oil on it to make it look like it does. Okay, and she's got it to one side and it's plaited. Okay. Yes, tables have turned. So you understand that, what I'm saying to you, Christine. But she said it's for the better. Okay. I don't know what actually it means, the tables, what it means, but that's what she's telling me. Okay. Thank you, Colette. You love buttercups. So that's what she's coming with here. And there's a memory here of, obviously, we all know we used to put it under his chin, but she's talking about the buttercups. Okay, come on. She's talking about happier times with these buttercups. I can see them like in a necklace or something round her hair here that she would wear. She's actually in a little bit of a shock here that she's been able to come through. I feel like she's been trying to get through for a bit, but nobody's been listening to her. Yes, for the better. Bless you. Come on. Okay. She wants to talk to you about the bangles. Now, I don't know whether she's trying to communicate with you with the noise of bangles banging, okay? Or there's something about these bangles. And they just look like silver bangles, but they're intertwined with each other on her wrist, okay? And she's just talking about the bangles. There's been a sounding of bangles, okay? And she's just letting you know that she's trying to get your attention, okay? Hello, Charlene. Hope you're all well. We will meet eventually. So she's just talking about these bangles now, and as she comes closer, there's something about these two bangles. I'm sensing here that one was for you and one was for her. Okay, like a friendship bangle. Okay. And she just said, okay, come on. Oh, bless you, Tracy. She said they're just intertwined. She says we'll always be intertwined. Okay. There's something about that sound as well with the bangles when you bangle them together. And she just said that there's something about being intertwined here. She just says we'll always be together. So I'm sensing there's possibly a bangle on your wrist that was hers. Because as she's coming close now, I can just see multiple colours here, but there's one that's specific that sticks out here. And I can see pink and like silvery and gold ones, but there's one there that's just different colour. I'm just trying to see the different colour of it. But she said it's the one that sticks out the most, and you're always spinning them around your arm, she says. And she's been with you just of late because you've been asking questions. She just wants to let you know that she hears you. Okay. Bless you, Christine. She just hears you. Whatever you say, she hears you. Go on, let me get closer. She's asking you to put the bangles at the side of the bed tonight. She wants you to stack them up, she said. And she said in the morning, she said she's going to let you know that she's been there. What she's going to do with them bangles, I do not know. But she wants you to stack them at the side of the bed. And observe them before you sleep. There's one of these particular bangles, though, that's really sticking out. She keeps going back to it. It's a very unusual design, I'd like to say, okay. It's got sentimental value, she wants to say that, what she's saying to me. It's sentimental value, okay. So she wants you to stack them up at the side of the bed. Then you'll know she's been. Oh, bless you, Christine. She's got a lovely energy with her. She said, I've got more energy now, she said. She can communicate with you easily. You know she's not gone far. You've sensed her already, she said. The interesting thing now, she just took me to something which is unusual, which I can see this little bell. And it looks like not a bell that's any particular area, but it looks like it's above a door. It's like an ornate bell. That's what I want to see it as. Oh, I had bangles on one hand and I woke up with the bangles on the other hand. Oh, bless her. But she's talking about this bell now, and it's an ornate bell. And it's an unusual style of bell 2 nights ago. Oh, bless you. She's not gone anywhere. She just, you know, she's there. She just said you're going to sense the coconut. There's something about the smell of coconut, okay? You'll know that she's there when you smell the coconut. She had an obsession with coconut, and she just says that you will know she's actually there when you smell it, okay? You have a bell next to your bed, bless you. It looks ornate to me, but she just said that she's going to ring it, so you're going to know that she's there. She's got a lovely energy with her. She's not changed. She seems a little bit mischievous. I dare say she'll mischievous in life too. She just wants you to know that once you smell that coconut, okay, she's going to come a lot closer to you. And now you've allowed her to come close, she's going to be with you all the time. So I'm going to lay in the level and spirit with you, Christine. So thank you for working with me. Bless her. Okay, it's coming close now. Okay, I don't know if I'm still with you, Christine, but I use coconut oil in your body. Oh, bless you, Christine. I don't know if I'm still with you because I've just had another lady that's just come outside of this lady. She's a lot shorter than this lady. In fact, she doesn't look any older than 10. Yes, mischievous. Bless her. What a character. So as she stands here, though, I've just had a young child. This child doesn't look older than 10, okay? And she's just coming outside of Tish. Yeah, just stood there, and she's just doing this little girl. She's not saying much, but she's just doing this. Okay. I feel she's part of Tish. Okay. She's got blonde hair, this child. Quite an angelic looking on her face. She doesn't look any older than 10. Okay. And the interesting thing, she's not saying anything. She's just looking at me. And she's doing this. Just asking, because obviously she's coming with Tish here. Tish has brought her forward here. I'm just wondering if she was a child that she may have lost because she's just stood here like this, okay? Bless her. Interesting thing with her, she's got her, my friend was born in Romania but lived in the UK. Bless you, Tracy. There's this young child here that's 10 years old, but I feel like she's with Tish, okay? Because Tish has just brought her forward. Yeah, I'm sensing that because she's not saying anything and she's just here. But she's happy because she's with her, okay? Beautiful child, okay? So I just have to give you that then, okay, Christine, so thank you. Beautiful young child, is that? Bless her. Okay, I've just had a gentleman that's just jumped in outside here by the name of Robert. He wants to be known as Robert, not Bob. Okay, Robert. I'm just asking just to come a little bit closer here. I don't feel he's very old, this gentleman. He's a bit, what's the word I want to use? Bashful. Okay. And he's boasting a little bit. He's actually having a bit of a joke here, this gentleman. Okay. Robert, he wanted to be known as Robert, not Bob. Your uncle, Charlie, because he's a bit boastful and bashful at the same time. And he's got like the interesting thing, he's got a beautiful like satin shirt on with this nice blue suit, but it's a dark blue pinstripe suit. You can take it as well, Sue. Okay. Well, he's a gentleman. He's got dark hair. He's quite a slender build, yeah. My uncle was Robert, bless you, Shannon. And he's got this pinstripe blue suit on. Okay, it's beautiful. Okay, Crabbit, my granddad's name was Robert. Bless you, Kirsty. Well, this gentleman stood here. He's very bashful but very boastful as well. And he's got his hands in his pocket. He's got some beautiful black shiny shoes on. And he's got this pinstripe blue suit on, but with a satin blue shirt. That's what's really sticking out here. The satin blue shirt. Okay. You're welcome, Christine. And as he's coming forward, he's doing a bit of a swagger here. He's got a bit of a swag going on. All right. He doesn't look a very old gentleman. It's interesting with hairstyles. He's got sideburns here and he's got like this black, like sparky hair, okay. But he's a bit flamboyant as well, and he's spinning around on his feet, and he's just very happy. He's very happy where he is, okay. I feel like he's passed quite a while ago, this gentleman, okay. Your uncle never wore a suit, bless you. Well, he's just come close. I feel like he's been passed away quite a while because of the style of his clothes. Yeah, he didn't look haughty. He was lovely. He just had a lovely energy with him. And he's spinning with his hands, one hand in his pocket, and he's spinning around. And he's dancing a bit like Mick Jagger, if I'd like to say, from that time. Okay, and he's just talking about somebody here to start putting a bit of a swagger and a bit of a dance, okay? And he's talking about getting on with life a little bit more, going out a little more and enjoying yourself, okay? Okay, it's just the interesting, strangest thing is he's just stuck a lollipop. past at 52 special needs, but always smile. Bless you, Sue. He's eating a lollipop, and he's just got this lollipop in his mouth. It's just the strangest thing that I've seen. And okay, but he wants to give you that to you, and I think he wants to say that you are sweet. Okay, so as he's showing this lollipop to you, he's doing this to you. So it's like giving you a bit of an insight. It's time to start enjoying yourself. Okay, so there must be something where you've not been, and now it's time for you. Okay, and as he spins around on his heels here, he's like saying, "Be hot on your heels." I think he's saying that as a metaphor, being hot on your heels. Okay. He's just got a cracking smile with him. He's just an interesting thing though. He's got quite pale skin, but rosy cheeks, if you will. Okay. You don't want to talk how he passed. An interesting thing, he's just pulled his shirt down here so you can see his black satin here on the cuff. And he's got like a nice ring on and some lovely cufflinks. Okay, like quite sparkly cufflinks here. And he just wants to say his life's for living. Okay, just wants to tell you life is for living. And take every opportunity that comes, he says. He just wants to dance. Uncle, I can understand. Oh, bless you, Andrea. But he's just spinning around on his heel. Very flamboyant. Okay. But lots of energy. And this blue satin shirt's absolutely beautiful. And as he's pulled the cuffs out, as he's pulled the shirt out, you can see it on the edge of the cuffs here. The blue satin shirt. And it's immaculate. You know, there's no mark on it at all. It's not yet dance yet. It's not flashy chest or like that. It's for upliftment, and it's come. It's time now. He said it's time for you. Okay. Bless him. He's talking about keys here. I don't know if they're piano keys or actual keys, because I can hear the sound of keys rattling. Okay. And as I hear the sound of the keys rattling, he said you've got to watch out for the keys that's rattling. Okay. And okay, come on, a little bit closer. It's going to give you signs to start moving. Okay, to move forward. Once you hear the rattling of the keys, it's time to move forward. That's what he's saying. I don't see a vehicle, I just see the keys. So there's lots of little silver keys on there, and there's a key ring. I'm trying to see this key ring here that he's got. It looks like it's a bit of denim or something on there. Something's a bit tired. Okay. And as he's coming in now, he's talking about rattling these keys, and it's time to enjoy yourself. He's also talking about somebody in a chair, okay, and I don't know if anybody sat down in a chair. Well, we all sat in chairs, I've just said to him. But the interesting thing with this chair, it's swayed like a velvet chair, okay? That's who this gentleman is for. He's in a velvet, they're in a velvet chair. And I know he's called my mate, bless her. But that's what he wants to say. He says, it's time now, okay? It's your time, all right? He's very uplifting and very motivating. That's what I feel with this man. Very motivating. He said, it's your time. That's what he wants to give. He just wants to give you this lollipop again, okay? So I'm going to give you this lollipop for you, Charlene. So thank you for working with me. What a lovely man he was. Goodness me. I've just had a lady that's just stepped in at side here of him. Got his velvet chair. Oh, bless you, Charlene. Wonderful. I've just had a lady just come at side of him, and she's told me her name is Victoria. Okay, now when I think of Victoria, I think of Vicky. Okay, but that's what she gave me, Victoria. She didn't want to be called Vicky. It was Victoria. Oh, your gran. Oh, bless her. Well, she's just coming at side of him. And the interesting thing, she's struggling to speak. I felt like she had trouble to speak before she passed, because as she's coming in here, she's a bit croaky, sounding a bit croaky. And as she comes in, she's got like, it's a beautiful grey hair, and she's got it in a grey bun at the back. Okay, and she just looks like a sweet lady. Okay, she couldn't talk, bless her. And she's doing a bit of a jig with little black boots on. She's got little black boots on, and she's like tapping her heels. You know, in the film when Dorothy taps her heels and goes off somewhere, that's what she's trying to express. Okay, so as she's clicking her heels here, she said you can go anywhere you like. So it's not necessarily about clicking the heels as a metaphor. She's just saying you can go anywhere you like. She's got a lovely little pinny on here, okay. And actually, it looks like a little tartan pinny. Now, when I think of tartan, I think of Scotland. I don't know why. But her hair is beautiful. It's all tied back. She's got it in a lovely bun here. She's got good skin, even though she's getting on a little bit, okay. Oh, Joyce, it's the tartan pinny that's really sticking out here. But when I think of tartan, I think of Scotland, okay. She's got a beautiful black skirt on, and it's got white underneath the skirt, like a white underskirt. Come on. Now she's talking about tides here, okay. So when I see tides, I think of water, okay. You had a tartan shirt when I was a kid. I hated it. You're Scottish, bless you, Kirsty. I don't know if you can take this lady, but she's got grey hair. It's in a grey bun. She's not a very tall lady, but she's got this beautiful pinion that's tartan. It's a black skirt that she's wearing, little boots, and she's got a white underskirt. Oh, bless you, Charlene. Okay. Well, she's just coming. She's clicking her heels, saying that you can go anywhere you'd like to go. So I feel like she's trying to say that it's time for movement. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to ask if she's got any more information before she steps back. She's just shown me a whale's tail. So I don't know what a whale's tail means to you, but that's what I can see. I can't see the whale itself, but the whale's tail. Yes, you know. Oh, bless you, Charlene. Oh, she's just said the word toodle pip. So I'm going to leave a lover's spirit with you. So thank you for working with Charlene. Victoria, not Vicky. Yeah, it's bizarre how she just come with that. It wasn't Vicky, it was Victoria. She didn't want to be known as that. I've just had another lady that's just come in, and she's talking about some trauma to the right side of the head. Maeve, is it Maeve or Mavis? It sounds like Maeve or Mavis. Not a very tall lady, again. But her accent, it's just a really... Maeve, it sounds like Maeve. Okay. Okay, come on. She's talking about a doctor here. Okay, I don't know whether she was the doctor. Okay, or that someone in the room that's a doctor. But she's just said something with the right side of the head here. Okay. She keeps going to this. It looks like nothing in there. It looks like a burn or something on the side of the head. Maeve. She just come again with that name, Maeve. Okay. She just said the name Thomas also. So I don't know if she's called Maeve Thomas or Thomas Maeve or something to do with Thomas. Your mother-in-law had a brain tumour. There was something about did she have it? Were it burning? Was it a burning? If it were a burning sensation, maybe. But that's where I can feel a burning sensation. Okay, she had a brain tumour. Bless her. What's she called? Memia. Ah, Memia. She weren't a very tall lady. She had beautiful, beautiful hair, but it looked like a blown, like red duck. My son had a head tumour. Oh, bless you. But this lady that came through, she just got, it felt like a burning sensation on her head. She had, oh, bless her. But a lovely energy. We're not a very tall lady, okay. But she did have beautiful hair. She wants to say she had beautiful hair. Oh, I had a cousin Mavis and her father is Thomas. Did she have some kind of trauma to the head or a burn? She's going back to the burn. Yeah, like a strawberry blonde colour, her hair. When I think of strawberry blonde, it's like a red, but it's got a hint of blonde in it. But as she's coming in now, I'm just going to ask her to try and differentiate who she's here with tonight. Okay. Okay, she's talking. Okay. She's talking about weaving. This lady used to weave when she was younger. Okay, because she's just showing me the shuttle, the weaving shuttle. That's easy, baby. Oh, bless you, Caitlin. But this lady that's just gone to the head again, but she used to weave, she said. She's showing me the shuttle there, the weaving shuttle. Come on, that a bit closer, you need to speak to. She just gave me the initial S, actually. Oh, God, Sylvie Bennett. She was tall, reddish hair. Yeah, but like I say, she had, to me, like a strawberry blonde colour, which is like ginger, but like lighter, if you will. Come on, that a little bit closer. Okay. She's showing me something about a diamond here. Okay, and I think she's actually calling somebody a diamond. So if you can take this information, Sylvie, she's talking about somebody here is a diamond. There's something that needs to be sorted out here with this lady, okay? And as she's coming forward, it's going to be resolved, all right? She just said it's going to be resolved. Come on, that little bit closer, love, come on. She's showing me now, it looks like a basket, but it's carrying, it's not, oh, my nan was Mavis and she was a dressmaker. Oh, bless you. She just showed me the weaving, the shuttle of the weaving. But she's showing me now a box. There's a box here that was hers, and it's got little bits and bobs in it. Okay, and it's not got a lid. It's just a handle. But she's not called it to me. Ah, well, she's talking about somebody being a diamond here. I still feel I'm with that lady. I still feel I'm with Sylvie. It's talking about a box that's here, that you've overlooked something in this box. There's 2 holes in the top. She wants you to go down both the holes, and there's something at the bottom of this box that you need to find, Sylvie, okay? And this box looks like, it's not square, but it looks like a house shape at the top, but it's got 2 holes in it. So it's like a handle in the middle, okay? And she's showing me something about you've got to put your hands both in at the same time and pick something out at the bottom. There's something that you need to find, okay? I'm asking her what she needs to find. She said it's very important. Okay, so I feel like it's either some documentation or something that you've overlooked. That's what she's telling me, okay? There's something that you need to find. She said something about the door. There's something behind the door. Okay. It's just behind the door. So that's where you have to look for it, Sylvie. Should you know where it is? Okay, and it's not a very big box, but it's important that you put both hands in at the same time. Okay, looking for my mother. Bless you. Well, it's in a box that you have to put 2 hands in to get it out, whatever it is you're meant to be looking for. She said that is. It's behind a door, but it's in somewhere where you would not think it would be. You have an understairs door under the stairs, yeah. It feels like something like a cupboard like that. Like the old understair cupboard, we used to have old gas meters and old junk that you used to throw in. But it's important, this box that you find. And this box, it looks like either a green or a white box. And it's been hand painted. back again. She said you're going to find it, and it's hand painted. Okay. I'm going to ask if she wants to give you anything else. She's going to be with you, and she's going to give you the signs for you to find it. Okay. You're going to feel a sensation on your face, and you'll know you're going in the right direction for it. You might have a sensation like cobwebs on your face feeling. Okay. She's so excited for you to find this in what you're looking for. She's so excited. It just looks like it's like an under the stairs cupboard. She just keeps telling me about that. But it's behind the door thing, she said. So I'm going to leave her love with you, Spirit. I'm going to leave her love with you, Sylvie, okay? She's just done this. She's just done this. She's over the moon. So thank you, Sylvie, for working with me. Bless her. She keeps going back to that box. Wonderful. See who we've got coming in now, okay? Okay. I don't know if I'm still with you, Sylvie, but I got the name Lorraine or Laurie. It sounded like Laurie, as in a female name, Laurie. It's a very old name, Laurie, but it didn't feel like Lorraine. She just said it's Laurie. Or Laurie. I know it's an unusual name, but that's what I'm sensing with this lady's name. I thought it was Lorraine, but it's not. She just said it's Laurie, so it's shortened to Laurie. Okay, so I don't know if anybody can take this information. I've just asked her just to come a little bit closer. I'm extremely, really hot with this lady, so I feel like she lives in a hot country. Okay. My name is Laurie. L-O-R, Laurie. Laurie. She said her name's Laurie. Her daughter, Louise. There's something about very warm, though, something really hot. I feel really, really hot. So I feel like I've been in a hot country, or I've been in a hot country, but I feel like I live in a hot place. Okay. Laurie. Okay. She's showing me now the initial N. Capital N. Whatever that means to you, Sylvie. The capital N. She said they look like two triangles upside down, one upside down and one the other way. It just looks like the initial N. She's making me be aware of that. I wonder if she's telling me where the hot country is now for the N, which I can't think of any hot countries that begins with N. But she's just talking about sweeping something, okay? So once she's showing me where this box is, she's really adamant that you need to find it. Because I can see a sweeping brush, okay, and a dustpan, okay? And that's what she's just showing me now, a dustpan and brush. So why is she showing me that? It must be something that you know about, okay? Or Louise does. I think why she's showing me the heat. New Zealand can be quite hot. Oh, bless you, Mel. But the heatness has gone. I wonder if she was saying how we're getting warmer. Maybe. I'm going to ask her to step back now. Okay, Sylvie, so thank you for working with me. Okay. Come that little bit closer now. Come on. Okay, I just have... Oh. She's coming again, this other lady. Laurie. Sounds like Laura. Okay. And this lady's got she had something up with her legs when she was here. Okay. It sounds like Laurie or Laura. Okay. And as she comes in, she's going to her legs. There's some issues with her, definitely her right leg, but something up with her legs when she was here. She just said the strangest thing. She just said something about ka-ching. Now, ka-ching to me is a Lorna. Ah, Lorna. Okay. But she's talking about a key. It sounded like ka-ching, but she said it's a key chain. Florrie. Lorna. Florrie. I got Laurie earlier. I don't know, it might be Florrie Burner, so bear with me. But she just said ka-ching. It sounded like keychain, but she said ka-ching. She shortened it to ka-ching. Now, when I think of ka-ching, I think of money. I don't know why. There's something about money. Okay. Ka-ching, she's just said to me again. She kept moving house. Oh, bless you. She's talking about her legs here. There was something up with her right leg because it feels like it's burning below the knee, okay? And she's talking about her legs when she was here, okay? And there's just a burning feeling on the right side of the leg here. And she also had some stomach issues, unless she's sensing that somebody here has some stomach issues or something with the leg. But I feel like it's with this lady, okay? And as she said she was in a wheelchair. She struggled to move. She kept moving house, bless her. Does gout burn? I don't know. I've never had gout. I know it can get. Is it on your feet and on your legs? I'm not too sure. I dare say it does possibly burn. I don't know, but that's what I'm sensing here. The right side of the leg's quite hot to touch. There's a word I want to say. Yeah, she had septic legs. Ended up in a wheelchair. Oh, bless. That's Lorna, my husband's nana. Oh, bless. But that's what she's talking about. The legs was the one that she was in a wheelchair before she passed. Okay. Bless. But she just said she's not in that one of them no more. She's not in one of them no more. She said, I'm footloose and fancy free. That's what she wants you to know now. I'm footloose and fancy free. I'm sensing also with this wheelchair that she's going back to this wheelchair because she's showing me that her arms are aching. There's something about her left arm that used to ache. Okay, you never met her. Oh, bless. But there's a left arm that the arm is aching. I felt like she'd possibly be pushing it herself, that she had issues with this right arm here, okay. She said I had a really dry taste in my mouth when I passed, and somebody was going to give me some water because I was thirsty. She wants to thank him for the water that they gave her before she passed. It was just nice loop piece of bitter water that you gave to me before I passed, and she wants to thank you for that. What a lovely energy she has. She's talking about I don't know if I think the hexagons. She's talking about hexagons. Oh, he wasn't there when she passed. It sounds like her, Mel. So this lady's just different. She's just talking about hexagons. So I don't know what hexagons mean for you. Oh, she wants my husband to put her chapstick on her lips. It was the last time he saw her. Oh, bless her. But she wants to thank him for that. Because she just wants to thank him for that. Felt like moisture. She's talking about hexagons here now. When I say hexagons, I think of beehives. I don't know why she's showing me that. But unless maybe she's showing maybe it was a beeswax chapstick. I don't know, but that's what she's showing me. I can't see the bees, but I can just see the hexagons here. And when I think of them, I just think of bees. All right. But she's talking about two hexagons and they fit. I think she's showing it as a metaphor here. That they fit together. There's something about fitting together. Bonded. There's something about being bonded. Okay. I think there's something that's been bonding, maybe, Mel, here at this moment in time. A strong bond. Can't take the hexagon. I think she's showing it me as a metaphor about a bond. Because when you see two hexagons, or well, there's several hexagons in a beehive, they're all bonded, aren't they? So I think she's talking about a bond, okay? And there's something about sticking together, okay? So there must be something at the moment about sticking together on something that's important, okay? And I think she's showing it metaphorically. So I'm going to ask if she wants to come any closer, because you just showed me the two. So I feel that's maybe possibly for you, or come on, two. There's something about two. There's two. But with a strong bond. We have a bond that has surprised us both. Well, she's happy about this bond. She said it's just stuck together, like you're intertwined. She just wants to say you like you're intertwined. She's happy. There's some happiness with this lady, very happy. She just showed me she twins. Well, there were two. I got the two. Bless you. Twins. Yes, we are. But you're very intertwined. Okay, and that's what she's happy about. Okay. She wants to give you okay. She's just showing me the game. I don't know if you know the game about the X's that you drop with your ball and you pick them up. Okay. I don't know why she's showing that. I think she's going to a game here. Okay. You have twins. Oh, bless you. And they have a good bond. She did tell me just the two, but there's a good bond there. She wants to give you kisses. That's what she's showing me. They're called the jacks, and she's showing me the X's, which are kisses. And she's giving you several kisses. That's what she's showing it with you. Okay. Yeah, I don't, but your husband might. Bless you. But she just wants to give you all these X's, which to me are kisses. Okay. Now she wants to give you anything else before she steps back. She's showing me something I haven't seen for a long time. She's showing me two wooden blocks here. Now, they look like pats to make butter. He's currently snoring, so I can't ask him. Bless you, Mel. Well, he's talking about making your own butter. She's talking about butter. Okay, so I don't know whether you're making your own butter or you're having butter or something with butter right now, but I can just see the wooden pats, and she's got like something in the middle of these two boards, and she's patting it together. Oh, bless you, Mel. There's several kisses in this little sack. She just wants to give them to you. Okay. But she's talking about making butter here. I think she's showing it metaphorically that you are butter. She obviously likes butter, so she obviously likes you. But she's showing me homemade butter here. There's something about making homemade things. I think she maybe possibly made her own butter, but she's talking about you making it. So I think she might be showing it maybe metaphorically of making it, together. I mean, I don't mean literally making the butter, but together. Okay. You've never made butter, bless you. But I think she's showing it where it's packed together. You've got a good pack. You're good together. I think that's what she's showing you. So she's pleased. She's pleased and she's happy. You bake a bit. Oh, wonderful. I dare say you probably use butter in your baking. But she's just got a lovely energy with her. She's happy. She's very happy. She just says, I'm footloose and fancy free. So you must tell that to, is it her son? Just got to tell him that's what she's saying. She's footloose and fancy free. She wants to give you anything else now before she steps back. Oh. Oh, bless you. Well, she's happy, so she wants you to be happy. Okay, so I want to leave a love of spirit with you, Mel, so thank you for working with me. Okay, thank you for joining me this evening. Sorry I didn't get to everybody. My name is Mandy Louise Paul on Facebook if you'd like to connect. My email address is mandy.paul@live.co.uk. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. And so thank you for joining me this evening. All have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. And thank you, Veronica, for allowing me to use your page. So good night, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you.